And hello, welcome back, everybody. I love the countdowns. 3, 2, 1, beforehand.
So
I know. Welcome back, everybody. Yeah, and go to the Murfreesboro.com podcast. This is, what are we on, episode 44?
Yeah. I'm superstitious
man,
about 44, so this is bound to be a good one.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's a good
44
superstitious.
is a good number.
It is.
Right?
Fours are, I'm
Yeah.
superstitious
Fours?
about 4, yeah.
All right, well, we got a good one today.
Yeah, we do.
That's right. And we got a great guest over here. And Jonathan Harmon, sorry, he's not with us today, but he is.
As a replacement today.
Yeah, that's right. But it's kind of a blessing in disguise over here because our guest is Mr. JP Morgan over here. JP Morgan. Oh, my God. JP Brown. JP, I must have saw that commercial right beforehand. Sorry, Mr. Brown.
No problem.
I'll take their bank account. Yeah.
All right.
JP Morgan. Wow. Let's just edit
It's
that
not the
post.
first. It's not the first time I've been called that. You're good.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
JP Brown.
Yes.
Sorry about that. And Mr. John.
Yep.
Jonathan. Are you a John or a Jonathan?
I'm John, J-O-H-N.
Oh, the correct way. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, we're both okay. I'm just kidding. But producer Trent's with us over
Yes,
there.
sir. Yes, sir. Pumped to be here.
Yep. Jeff off camera over there. Oh, it's almost March.
Yeah, we're getting really close.
Going to turn the camera around. Mr. JP is, you said you just celebrated your first year here in Murfreesboro. You're new resident, and you opened up an awesome business.
Yeah.
That's right up Trent's alley.
Super excited to get into this.
That's going to be, I know. So that's going to be awesome. But obviously by the clothes and for people watching, you can see the TN Golf Station. So,
Yes.
But when it's located where?
We're located at 1276 Northwest Broad Street in Murfreesboro.
It's the old Payless building, right?
Yeah, the old Payless building.
Nice.
Right by Champy's.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Nice.
Right in front of the new Crunch Fitness place.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So why there? Why'd you decide to stop on that
It's a
spot?
great location.
Yeah.
Honestly, we were having some issues finding a building.
Okay.
And then my broker, great guy, Ben, he pretty much found it, sent it to me.
Yeah.
I drove down, looked at it, I was like, wow, it's a standalone building.
Yeah.
And then we crunched the numbers and tried to make sure we could fit all the bays in there with the bar and, you know, enough for a kitchen. And sure enough, it's a little tight in the back, but we were able to make it work out in front.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, you're on like the heaviest traveled road in Murfreesboro, Broad
Yeah.
Street right there. So that's awesome. But I'm going to back it up a little further. So what brought you to Murfreesboro originally? Why Murfreesboro? And where'd you live beforehand?
So beforehand, I lived in California.
Okay. Got it.
Imagine that.
One of those.
Well, it's a transplant. Gotcha.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. But I don't need to get in that, you know.
No, you're good.
Yeah, I had to leave just because it just, you know, just
Getting
wasn't
wild over there, man.
Exactly. Love everything that Tennessee stands for. My best friend, he's a brother to me. He opened up a grading company, Clark Grading, over in College Grove. So I would visit during COVID, and basically I was like, wow, this is awesome. This is life again. We'd shoot guns, you know, take the side-by-side off. I'm like, wow, you can do this all in your backyard. And he's like, yeah. So
right in the backyard. Yep.
he kept telling me to, he kept telling me to come out. And so I did. And he was like, you just got to make the move. He's like, just start teaching out here.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right. So one thing led to another. I ended up moving. Took me 2 years to make you know, make it happen. And then pretty much we were just sitting around talking, and it started off as one bay and then another bay. They're like, oh, while you're teaching, you can like rent out the other bay for people to use it.
Yeah.
And then our friend Austin was like, oh yeah, and then maybe have like a, you know, ATM thing for people to like make sure they're 21 that they can get a beer.
Yeah.
Almost like a BYOB. I was like, okay. And then the dream just kept getting bigger
I
and bigger.
love that.
And then here we are.
That's so sick.
Yeah, and for those that don't know, they're listening. The TN Golf Station, it's like a virtual driving range.
Correct.
But I was shocked when you showed me how accurate that is.
Oh, man.
How it measures.
They're
Yeah.
to the millimeter nowadays, right?
Yeah, so these ones indoors, you know, obviously technology is getting bigger. I've been in the golf business for over 20 plus years.
Nice.
And this one was so good. It was within 2 yards.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice. I couldn't believe how it measured ball spin, and it was like,
Oh, yeah.
like the one kid that was in there, he hit it and kind of shanked it, and you were like, I was like, how does it know to go that way?
Yeah, it's pretty accurate. We got, you know, 3 cameras, you know, 2 on the side, 1 on top, infrared, and it's just all live footage.
Yeah.
That's so cool, man.
It tells you ball spin, club path, face angle. I mean, everything that you need to improve your golf swing.
Yeah.
And even if, you know, when you're playing on our 20-inch LCD screens or that your touch screens, you can actually it'll just show you what your path is doing.
Yeah.
And your club face. And then you can just see the scorecard as well and the description
That's
of the
so
hole.
cool.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, that was pretty
Gotta
neat.
come check it out, man.
It's cool.
I'm
man.
overdue, man. I gotta get over there.
I mean,
like
we're only
today.
I'll
I'll probably be there in a few hours.
Yeah, right.
When do y'all open?
We open at 12 today,
Okay,
guys.
I'll see.
There you
So
go.
I'll see you then.
What are your hours normally? Like,
So Monday through Thursday, we're from 12 to 8. And then Friday and Saturday, we're from 11 to 11. But we have a feeling we're going to start pushing that back to probably midnight.
sounds like it from what you told us.
The past couple weekends, guests are asking if we can stay later. And I got a great crew. Manager Julie, great. We got some MTSU football players there.
Nice.
They're really helping out a lot. And, I got blessed to have like good people around.
Yeah.
So some people that were born and raised in Murfreesboro. So it's pretty nice. And then on Sundays, we're open from 12 to 8. But last night, once again,
Well, after hour session.
the guests asked to stay a little later, so we did. But yeah, we're just trying to, grow the presence here in Murfreesboro.
Yeah. So how does it work in the store? Like you do hourly rentals? Do you do people? I know you have that VIP section, which was really cool in the back. So how does all that work?
So basically the VIP, we'll just start there. It's super easy. We got a nice couch, thanks to Legacy Furniture.
Yeah, it's very nice back there.
Yeah. And then we got a projector, and then eventually that's going to be our fourth bay.
Okay.
But right now we just have a screen, and you can watch baseball, football. It's
Nice.
great
Yeah.
for Preds games right now.
Yeah.
We've got a couple dartboards behind it, so you're able to sit down, have some beers and food, and you can rent it out. It's only $50 an hour to rent that out.
Okay.
So we're also hosting the UFC fight this Saturday.
Nice.
boy.
There you go.
That one is still available, but all the bays are rented out. But let's just get back to how you rent. You go to tngolfstation.com.
There you go.
We use an application called 7 Rooms, and we book on the hour. So basically, if you wanted to book today,
Okay.
you could
So
just
noon
go
to
on.
7.
Yeah.
7, Bay 2.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, go to Bay 2.
Yeah. Bay 2 is
We'll
like,
get to that one. Yeah.
yeah. Well, yeah.
Bay 2 is awesome.
So yeah, you just book by the hour, and then what's great is that we can split the checks. Like most people think it's like on the weekends we're getting a lot of phone calls. People are like $70 per person. We're like, no, that's for the bay use.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I gotcha.
that's pretty solid.
So
Oh yeah, especially you come out 7 people, it's only $10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole day.
and you basically we can split the check, so it comes out to like $11 and you can play 6 people in one round.
Oh, nice. Okay,
So
cool.
So you can play a whole round of golf for like $11.
You'll probably.
Well, no, it's a couple hours.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
You'll probably
right.
get in about with 6 people. To be honest, you'll probably get in about eight
Yeah.
holes.
Oh, okay.
But a lot of
I got
people
you.
do like we have options, so you can do automatic 2-putt. So
Yes.
you basically once you hit the green,
That's
you get 2 putts
smart,
and then
yeah.
you're out. Then there's 3-putt, and then which has been a crowd favorite is just laying on the green because
Yeah.
everyone's in there to hit balls.
Right.
You know,
Right.
which I always say, hey, if you want to play a whole golf course and see it, just do land on the green.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
so, it only counts as 1 stroke. It's probably going to be the best round of your life. But
Yeah. Right.
That's
Shot
what I
a
need.
58.
Yeah. Like, dang, I broke 100. All right.
Didn't have to putt once.
I know, right?
Dude, I'd be so famous if I didn't have to putt. The tee to green is money, but
Yeah, right.
yeah,
that's where the nerves kick in, though.
it's so true.
It's
It's tough,
crazy.
man.
That's so is the final part's the hardest part because I'm not a golfer. The putting's the hardest.
Putting's definitely the hardest.
Okay.
the
Short
finesse-
game in
there-
general.
There's a reason why those pros wear pants. Their knees are shaking.
Facts, man.
I gotcha.
Facts.
Now you used to play, right? I mean, like professionally, didn't you?
Yeah. I don't think I did that great, but obviously your parents obviously said that. So, played.
My mama thinks I made it.
Yeah, right.
That's a few
She
rap
does. She's
lyrics.
always talking about it. She's always talking about it. But no, I played in PGA Tour Canada, which was great.
man.
Heck yeah.
Great learning experience. I got into the game very late. Played baseball for 16
man.
years.
Okay.
And then picked up a golf club and got really serious at the age of 20.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And then was pretty good. I just got addicted to it.
Yeah.
We call it the golf bug.
Yeah.
The
Well,
moment
yeah,
you,
yeah.
the
It's a
moment
real
you get
thing.
a golf, you know.
Right now.
Yeah.
It's like end of February. It's
Exactly.
every
You're like,
year.
come on.
I'm ready
Gotta
to
get
get
out
back
and
out
play.
there, man.
So then I just started practicing, and then went to PGA Tour Canada Q School a couple times, and finally was able to
Dude,
get
that's crazy.
Nice.
How many years? Or
It
when did you
took
go?
me-
When did you get your card?
2016.
Wow,
So in 6 years,
that's insane.
I tried, but the first 4 or 5 times before that,
That's
it's
so
crazy.
hard, man.
But it's true though. Like, what knocks you down, you just come back stronger.
For sure.
And to get that first card, especially being out of it the final round, and then having a great coach on my bag too that week, it was just an amazing back nine, and I can remember it. And then I ended up winning in the playoff. There was only 2 spots or 3 spots available, I think.
Sorry, I kind of got to go through this. Let's
I
break it
know
down.
this is
So
right down
what are we talking? We're down what? Going into what hole?
On the final day, final round at Oak Valley in California, I do believe I was like T48.
Okay.
And they only took the top 16.
Oh my gosh.
That's a long way.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's in Beaumont, and it can whip the winds around there off the 60 freeway. And I'm telling you, so when you're that low, you tee off first, but you go off the back.
Oh, that's a blessing. It could have been a blessing, yeah.
I think it was because I'm telling you, 16, 17, 18 are into the wind, and it's like really tough.
Yeah.
So I was able to whip around that before the wind kicked in.
Smart. Oh, that's big.
And I was like, all right. And then I was playing pretty well, and I think I was like 1 under, and then just kept it moving. And then last 3 holes I went par, birdie, eagle.
Oh my gosh.
And it was awesome.
Long story short, it was awesome.
To end on an eagle.
Yeah. My coach was just like, all right, we're not going into the clubhouse to sign your scorecard. Let's go back to the range. And I'm like, why? He's like, you're up there. You're at like T24.
Yeah.
And he goes, and the wind is howling. He's like, you're going to be in a playoff.
Wow.
I was like, no way. He's like, just
trust me.
Trust me. He's like, I've seen this before. So we're just sitting there hitting balls on the range. And next thing you know, everyone's in. And sure enough, playoff.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh.
How many?
There were 7 of us.
Oh my gosh, dude.
And they were only taking 3, I do believe. Yeah.
Wow.
And it was the first hole's like 315 yards, pretty short par 4 just to get the round going. I think it's a great course. And I was the only one that hit iron off the tee. And one guy was really big, tall like you, John. He went driver and blocked it on the hole 9 fairway.
Oh no.
And everyone was everywhere, but I hit it into the fairway grass bunker. Ooh. And it was slightly uphill. And I'm like, they're like, all right, JP or Mr. Brown, you're going first. I was like, okay. And I'm sitting there and I have a wedge in my hand, and the pin was about 5-7 feet paces off the right. And my coach is like, hey, the ball's above, or you're slanting. He's like, aim right. And I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, you're not going to be able to transfer your weight as much since you're hitting on a slope uphill. You're going to draw it. Yeah, exactly. You know. So then,
see, Trent, you know all this.
This is easy.
I'm not kidding you. Like, it was honestly the best golf shot. I hit it to 6 inches.
Oh my gosh.
Dang.
That's
it was. But I'll tell you, we're talking about the putt and the knees. Yeah, that 6 inches felt like 6 feet. I was like, oh my God, just don't miss it. And I made it, and another guy birdied. I felt bad for my buddy that hit it right, though. I mean, he had a great shot from a blind shot, and he was on the green, and he literally lipped out.
Oh, man.
But it was pretty cool because all those guys that were there, we ended up meeting during the season. It was just a good time. I didn't play very well. I'll tell you this right now. In 12 events, I went 0 for 12.
Hey, you had your card. Like you know the percentages of that? It's like 0.00001 people that play golf.
That's what my dad said. He's a numbers guy. And so I was like, all right, cool. But then
just like breaking 100, you're like 1% or something. That's wild.
I think
something like that.
Yeah, if you're in the top, I do believe if you break 100, you're in the top 10% golfers in the world.
Oh, no
dramatic.
kidding. Oh,
yeah.
Sorry. Dang. I didn't know.
And then if you're like shooting in the 70s or 80s, you're like in the 3% of the world.
Or really?
3% of the world, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So the stuff we see on TV is pretty much unattainable for average people like
yes.
myself.
Those people don't understand there's just levels to it. Like, even your club champions out here just absolute scrubs compared to those guys. Like, it's just even club champion to state champion
100%.
That massive gap, then the state champion to like.
So there's quite the jump between the two. It's not like a just gradual. Okay, got it.
You can definitely see it when you go into Tennessee Station too.
Yeah.
Like,
oh really?
We'll have some people like, oh, I've never done this before. I'm like, oh boy.
Yeah.
Here we go.
And I'm like, I'm just sit there. I go, thank you for those padded walls.
Right. You gotta have like,
so we have those
shanks are real things.
Oh yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Like, we're gonna start out by throwing it at the screen. Don't use the club, just throw it.
That's awesome.
Yep. And well, speaking of that, if I really want to get into Bay 2.
All right.
If you don't mind, because we could have a whole section on Bay 2.
Yeah.
Well, because I joked with you about, do you call it TN Golf Station or Tennessee Golf Station?
Well, it's the real name's Tennessee Golf Station.
Yeah, okay. I know it's just short, but
I basically abbreviated it because I was looking at, oh my gosh, how big is that sign going to be on?
And the SEOs being there.
Exactly. So,
okay.
We call it Tennessee Golf Station whenever you call. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So,
yeah. So, I mean, I was joking with him about saying the name was deceiving because Bay 2.
Yeah.
And Bay 2 has all the fun games that like people like me that can't hit a golf ball.
Oh, nice.
Get to play. But you have like 50 of them or something. There's so many games.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot. I just call it the Bentley Bay.
The Bentley Bay?
Yeah.
That's sick.
So I know we played bocce ball and you showed me the alien game.
Yeah.
You have a gun and shoot stuff and everything. So what else you got on there?
Oh, wow. We got bowling. I'm going to try and go alphabetical. Bowling, bocce. We got dodgeball, which is a lot of fun.
Dude, that sounds awesome.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Like a virtual dodgeball? Okay.
Yeah, so these aliens are coming out of like this
this
fiery building.
Yeah.
And you basically just grab a dodgeball or whatever you can throw.
That's incredible. Wow.
Yeah. So it's great for the kids. And it was funny. We had
Dude, that's so smart.
There's so many games.
Yeah.
We had some customers that have been there a couple times and they brought their kids. And then the wives were like, I'm sorry, because we had people booked right after them. And they're like, sorry, we're trying to get either the big kids to get out of here or
which one's worse?
Like, and the big kids would be like the dads over there.
The dads they got
5 more minutes.
Yeah,
5 more minutes, Mom.
We're on 18.
They got to the field goal kicking.
Yeah.
And they're trying so hard to make it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, guys, come on. Like the group's right behind me. They're like, okay, one more. Yeah. And they're like running to the screen trying to like reset it real quick. But it was a good time.
Yeah.
So you also got football. You could do duck hunting, wild boar hunting, horseshoes, cornhole. I know I'm not going to.
Yeah.
There were so many.
Soccer.
Yeah.
It's honestly a good time. And
Like kicking goals. Or like penalty. Oh, that's cool.
So we have
Got
also
some Liverpool people that would be all over.
Yeah, there you go.
We're gonna
Probably pulling those hammies.
Yeah. We're gonna do something special for. We got obviously March Madness and then obviously World Cup this year.
Mm-hmm.
So we're working with the marketing team and we're trying to basically let everyone experience Bay 2.
I'm telling you got to go to Bay 2.
Because Bay 2, it's crazy that we set it up that if we know that if you have 6 or more people, like you definitely are going to want Bay 2. So on our 7 Rooms app, if you're booking 6 people, we know like it automatically puts them in Bay 2.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Can you do golf simulator stuff on Bay 2?
Correct.
You can do that too.
So golf has all of our golf courses, has all of our golf games, and then it has the multi-sport.
Got you.
So
okay.
Another crowd favorite is a home run derby.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
That's a good one.
I like the one you showed me with it looked like the giant dartboard.
Oh, for the golf.
For the golf.
Yeah, so that's on all 3.
Oh, is it? Okay.
That's the part of the golf games.
Yeah.
So we have which one I think is pretty cool, but not many play it, is when you're at the driving range, you try and hit the the range cart.
Oh yeah.
You showed me that.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Dude.
So there's a range, and then this cart just starts driving,
gosh,
and then when you hit it dude, the actual sound.
Let's go, dude. That's amazing.
So it kind of works on your game, and it goes all the way out to 200 something yards, and then it comes back.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's so fun.
And then
I'm sorry. So the golf one has its own set of golf games.
Correct.
And then there's all the other games.
All 3 have the golf games.
Got it. Okay.
I mean, those are kind of easy to remember.
Yeah, that's easy.
You could do the window smashing. You could do dartboard, and then you can also do. We have a mini putt.
Yeah.
So just like how you do mini putt, there's an actual.
Yeah.
It's an indoor cave one, so
Yeah.
you're just putting. That's pretty fun. We have poker.
Is the putting pretty accurate?
From what we've been told from a couple customers, yeah.
Okay.
I think it is.
Yeah.
I mean,
if you do, then
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, right.
so
That's all you got to say.
like when Tiger Woods games, the EA Sports one, and then like it shows you the graph. Yeah. The Tiger
familiar.
button.
Yeah. The tiger button. Yeah, I'm
Pretty familiar.
So when it has that graphs,
Yeah.
and then the arrows,
Oh yeah.
that's exactly what it shows.
Dude, that's awesome.
So-
Yeah, so that's pretty accurate.
yeah. It's like you just got to pay attention to your lie though.
Yeah.
On the screen, it'll say rough, but sometimes it zooms in and it'll show you the graph, and people are like, "Hey, I'm putting it. It's only going like 3 feet." And I'm like, you're in the rough still. Like, that's the only thing. Other than that, it's we've
So
yet to
it's
hear
like
anything.
super accurate.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
And you can choose how many courses are on there?
We do have over 80 courses, and they're updating. I mean, I think every
all the
3
famous
months.
ones, I assume, or a
So
lot
we
of
got-
famous ones.
What they just played right now on the PGA Tour, it's been really cool.
Dude, that's awesome.
We had when they were at Pebble Beach, members were playing Pebble Beach.
Yeah.
We had when they were down at the Farmers Open in San Diego. What is that? Not Torrey Pines. Yeah, it is Torrey Pines. Yeah. Torrey Pines South. We have Bay Hill that they just played.
That's so cool.
We have a lot of top-notch golf.
Yeah, that's so cool.
There's even one that they just downloaded for us. It's called Murfreesboro.com I don't know. It's up in Canada. It only has 50 members.
Wow. Oh, geez. That's it?
That's it.
That exclusive, huh?
Yeah. I got the phone call from Ryan, who was my sales guy from our simulator company. And he was like, hey, check out this course.
Yeah.
And he's like, do your research on it. And I was like, it looks sweet. And he's like, there's only 50 members.
It is sweet. Like,
I mean, to have your own golf course and only 50 members,
dude, that's insane.
You have to be losing money.
So much.
Or some rich person's doing it as a hobby.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I played it and I was like, wow, I got to fly up there.
Yeah.
Like, this is unreal. It was a great course. So, and then we have.
Did you get to play it?
No.
He's like, whoa, wait a sec.
I played a lot of golf courses in Canada, but that was not one of them.
Okay. What was the one you showed me? Because that looked cool. It was like by the ocean and everything. It was really cool looking.
Oh, that was Pebble Beach. We did that closest to the pin.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on the West Coast. Pebble Beach is, world known.
Yeah. Top 5 in the world, probably.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And hole number 7, I showed him on the par 3.
Straight down.
Yeah.
A lot of Tiger Woods.
I know.
Yeah, I love Tiger Woods. I love it. I love it.
Yeah. So that's what I got here. I was like, Trent, you're really going to like this week's guest. I promise.
Very much so.
Yeah.
This was a good one for Jonathan to miss.
I know, right? Yes.
Love you, Jonathan. I'll take this one.
I think the next podcast we do in the morning, because the booths are soundproof.
Dude, we got a mobile kit. We can do it.
He mentioned it. I was like, we can do that.
We can do a remote.
Go live, and then we'll just have you playing.
Man, let's go.
We could do match. We could do match play.
Yeah. You'll probably smoke me.
So, no. So you can do match play, best ball, all sorts of things.
So you two can play, and Jonathan and I'll be the commentators.
Dude, that would be
great.
Dude, that'd be so.
That would be funny, actually.
Yeah.
Or I'll be your caddy or something. Hey, I'll be your coach. Get back on the range. About to be a playoff.
All right, that'd be a playoff. Shoot, that's
awesome. I got a question. So are you still teaching? Is that the main?
So that's
your career?
Or that's what I was doing.
Okay.
Exactly.
That's amazing.
So obviously, opening this up, I didn't teach for about like 7 months.
Okay.
And now that the business is up and running, I literally just started opening up my calendar and letting people know that I'm back teaching again.
Do you do it there?
Yeah. So one of the bays has cameras.
Yeah.
And basically it's called Swing Catalyst, where it goes for your weight.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people fall back.
Yep.
It's just good to show. Mm-hmm. So it shows it on the screen.
That's so cool.
Yeah. So it was great working.
You're hiring? For real.
Trent's like, wait a second, I want to do this.
So actually, it was great. It's funny that you say that. We were not struggling, but we were just trying to find the right people, right? And I wouldn't say half of them love golf, but like the other half, they're like, oh, this looks like a fun place, fun environment. And now they're starting to learn golf. And at first I was like, oh my gosh, we're not going to have enough employees.
Yeah.
Now on my I'm getting Indeed applications like left and right.
I bet.
I thought like, all right, this is kind of cool. So
that's awesome.
Unfortunately, we're not hiring right now.
Oh, darn.
Yeah, we got a great career.
I got a little makeshift teaching thing I've kind of dabbled with around here.
Like your own like training, or you teach?
Mm-hmm.
No way.
Yep.
Tell me about it. How long have you been doing it?
Just on and off on the course a lot, just with people. I'm like, hey, you open for a couple tips and do 2 or 3 things, and they're just striping it. I'm like, man, I miss my calling. I'm like a little Butch Harmon over here just on the sidelines. But
so who's your like golf coach that you like to like, you know, who do you get your philosophy from?
Ledbetter for the most. I went to Ledbetter for a week when I was a kid, and that 8 steps, like that's how I've like just toe first, square at the top, you know, just a few things that like if you do those, if you get right there, you're in a good spot, and then you just get athletic on the way down.
He's pretty tall.
Yeah.
Better? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, I went to, it was just like a week-long thing at ING. It was just like a life-changing thing when I was in high school. And then, I mean, I just study the swing, you know, Tiger, obviously. What was his name? Rory. I think Rory's got the greatest swing of all time.
You like Rory's swing?
Yeah, that's incredible.
Have you ever heard of a guy named Mac O'Grady?
Need to look him up.
Look him up on YouTube.
All right.
This guy tried to enter in the U.S. Open as like Mac O'Grady's is like like Tiger name, right?
Yeah.
And then he has his real name.
Yeah.
So he entered in his Mac O'Grady right-handed, and then tried to qualify like on another day and submitted an application left-handed.
Oh my God!
What?
This guy can golf both ways.
That's
unreal.
That's not real.
I think he's in his mid-70s now.
Wow.
But I mean, a lot of the teachers these days,
yeah,
I think he knows Ledbetter really well.
Okay.
Like they used to. I don't know the full story. If I had my best friend Austin, he's on the West Coast. Him and I sat and taught next to each other for about 3 years, and that guy.
Where did you get like? What kind of certification? I'm no certification, so I'm just like self-taught. And I took 1 million lessons growing up, so I just know how.
That's funny you say that. So it's two ways to look at it.
He's like, well, hold on a second.
HKU, hard knocks.
Yeah, hard knocks. Yeah.
How do I say? I think PGA is great.
Yeah,
I think they're awesome. But when I was doing the level 1, met another great coach. His name's Devin Bonebrake. He's going to be actually the new Golf Fix guy on the Golf Channel.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow. So he's pretty legit.
He's pretty good. He's pretty good.
That guy is a great coach.
Nice.
And he's on the West Coast. He teaches out of a country club called Rolling Hills.
Oh yeah.
And he just opened up an indoor spot too, I think in LA, like just straight teaching fitness.
Yeah.
The guy is just, I mean, every day works hard.
Yeah.
And just trying to grow his business. Great guy. And when we were at level 1, basically on the final day, you go to the range and you pair up with someone and they kind of like go through a teaching. Right.
Yeah.
And he was like, hey man, I think you need to he's like, you're getting a little like underneath it. He goes, start covering the ball more with your like bowed left wrist.
Yeah.
And he's like, and then you'll hit your cut that you want.
Mm.
I was like, okay. So this is when I was still like, do I go start into teaching and work or do I keep playing? I'm not kidding you. The next tournament, the following next week, I think I shot 67, 70.
Just that one little tip.
Oh, geez.
And
he just had that one swing.
And then next you know, it's awesome.
Yeah.
And he just writes back, he goes, I think that swing tip helped.
I would say so.
Yeah. So it was pretty cool.
Like that.
But no, I don't have any certification.
Okay. So that gives me hope. I love that.
It gives me hope.
I think golf, you can do so much with it. I think the PGA is great. If you do have the classification, awesome.
Yeah.
I think it's
like those Titleist things.
Yeah. But I've gotten
you gotta like see it and be able to adjust.
Correct. And
the people's everything. Yeah.
I don't know. To me, students getting better. They understand the golf game. If you need that certification, I'll highly recommend going to your local Class A pro or country club. But I mean, if you want to start teaching, just go for it, man.
Yeah.
Like, especially if you're like helping people out. That's kind of how it all starts.
Exactly.
And then next their friend tells their friend.
Just when it clicks and they just stripe one and they've been struggling all day. I'm like, yes.
Well, if you're good at it, you're good at it. Yeah. So, I mean, help somebody.
Exactly. So
I say do it.
Yeah, I've been dabbling.
Well, like you got Indian Springs, great golf course.
Here?
Yeah.
Or
is it Indian
Hills?
Indian Hills.
Yeah.
So Indian Springs, the reason why I said is there's a golf course in Palm Desert. That's just how it registers. I apologize.
That's all right.
So yeah, Indian Hills. That's a fun course. One of the guys came in yesterday. He's now in the pro shop.
Nice.
And he's like, I just do it for free golf. He's retired, ex-military, great guy.
Probably know what you're talking about.
But he's doing great, and he's like, I love golfing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how you get your foot in the door.
For sure.
And then just start teaching. Go for it. If that's like a passion, why not?
Yeah, right.
I'll give you all a challenge, a true test. If you can get me to hit a golf ball right now.
Come on
Let's
down.
go.
Come on down.
Hey,
that could be the competition.
That could
for
be
real.
that could be
like we have to go somewhere else and see. Like,
I try the whole baseball, swing as hard as you can thing, and then next thing you know, it's way over that direction.
Yep.
And so,
I think
that'd
John,
be really fun, man.
If we get you the right golf club, I think you can hit it like 330.
Yeah, easily.
Easily.
I will say,
just smoothing it out there.
Yeah, right. The one time that I very distinct remember, I used to play a lot, but I suck. I'm so bad at it. I would just go out to have fun, with my friends. But one time of all the times I crushed a ball, and it just kept going. I don't know how far. I was like, God, it looked like 5,000 yards, but and I literally I did the whole thing when I dropped the club. I was like, deuces, I'm out. Like,
that's my greatness for the day.
And we were on like hole 6 or something. I was like, I'm done.
Yep.
Like, I'm
did you literally leave?
No, I couldn't go.
Just gonna sit in the car.
People have done that.
I'll have that. Yeah. I swung and I was like, boop, done, out. All right. I'm going to take that, take a picture. I'm out.
What's crazy is that like usually when golfers are having a bad round and then on the final hole,
yeah,
they
just
absolutely smoke a drive, or they, hit a great
close,
shot, or they chip it in.
Yep. I'll be back tomorrow.
What time
never doing this again.
Oh yeah,
it goes from that to just like,
every hit up to that, I was like, son of a God,
I'm never doing this again.
And then that one, I was like, oh, yep.
I'll be back.
I'm a pro.
Let's go. Sign you up.
Do it again. And then the very next one.
So true.
Damn it.
It's those ones that keep you coming back, man.
Right. Exactly. The hope for another hit like that.
Yeah, it really is. That's a real thing, man.
That's funny. I know my dad gave me a set of clubs when I was young that he won at some work contest, but they were, I was like, oh, I didn't know much of it, but they were the, oh, God bless. I remember the driver was like this big.
Big Bertha.
Thank you. Yep. Yeah. And then I realized later I was on the course. My buddy was like, dude, you got Big Berthas? I'm like, what's that?
Callaway Big
Bertha. That was the ding dong daddy back in the day.
Dude, the freaking driver, I'm not joking, was like this big.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
It was the first one. I mean, the name, like, you literally went from, like, Persimmon Woods, and then you had, like, the Titleist tried to make their, like, steel.
They had those.
And then, or metal, and then it just went, boom, Callaway Big Bertha, and Callaway took over. Like,
really? Is that what it was?
You could, I mean, it was everywhere.
Yeah. Oh, I had all kinds of people. Can I use it? Can I use it? Can I try hitting it? I'm like, sure.
I don't even know what this is.
Okay, I just call it BB. It's my BB.
The ball definitely, Callaway, I
changed the game.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I got
a lot of money went into R&D after Callaway did that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are they all like super huge now? Is that what it is? Or
460
yeah, 460 cc, and then you can also get a 440 cc. Those are
I remember there was 460 on it.
Yeah, so 460 is like the USGA legal amount.
Oh,
or
is it?
like the head. I don't know the size.
I probably still have those somewhere. I don't know. We never got rid of them.
You should
probably in the attic somewhere.
Bring them to the station. Let's hit them.
Yeah,
I'll see if I can find them. I'm sure they're up there somewhere.
I think that'd be awesome.
Okay, I'll look. Because they were. I mean, that was when I was much younger, and they're probably in my parents' attic right now. Unless they got rid of them, I don't think they did.
Those are vintage.
Yeah, those are probably worth a lot of money.
Really? Put them on eBay.
Yeah,
because I do believe those.
Are they the irons too? Irons.
It was the driver.
Just the driver.
Oh, well, it was the driver, and then there was a 3, 5, and 7.
So just the woods.
Yeah, the woods.
Those are still good.
Yeah. Had that complete set.
I'll take that 5 wood off you.
Yeah. See, I'm like, sure.
I would 210 special.
Yeah, I would honestly play it still.
Yeah.
I mean,
I bet they hit.
They were sweet. Callaway was good. They had that little like groove on the bottom of their woods. It was pretty good. But yeah,
I had those the Callaway steelheads.
Yeah, that was the next generation, right? With
those were. And I had those forever. Love those.
Wasn't it like the steelhead Hawkeye or something?
Yeah, the Hawkeye
with the blue.
Yeah,
we're taking it back.
Real ding dong daddy.
That was like the next. Yeah, you got the Hawkeye.
I just always loved like the few times ever that I had a good hit because I had a buddy of mine. I hit one and he goes, "God, I could hear the ball screaming when you hit it because it's like what ting."
That's
awesome.
Like I said, yes. you can move it.
JP, I feel like we just became best friends. So. Just had a stepbrothers moment.
Dude, we just
want to go do karate in the
garage. Yeah.
Dale, power tools.
No power tools.
Oh, that is honestly, that is such a great movie.
I love that
top
movie.
3 for sure.
I mean, if you don't like Step Brothers, I probably won't get along with you.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah.
And it's loaded with great one-liners all through the whole thing.
That is just... Yeah, I don't even want to go down. I feel like I'm going to get in trouble.
45 minutes later, we're still quoting
it. Yeah.
But that should... when are you free to come on in?
Man, I'm around. I'm around today.
Today, when we're done.
I got my clubs in the car. It's so crazy.
Yeah, it's weird. They're just in my trunk.
They stay there. But anyway.
That's when you know you're talking to a real golfer.
Right,
like 100%. When people are just like, hey, you want to golf? Sure, when? Later on today. Cool.
Yeah.
They're in my car. Let's go. Like you generally will have your golf clubs, golf shoes, some like tees or gloves laying around, and then a lot of empty like Pro V1 or TaylorMade boxes.
That is so
really?
true, man. No, that's my trunk.
That's my trunk.
You just perfectly described what's in my trunk. I think there's a basketball in there too, but yeah.
Nice.
I'm not good at basketball. I'm too short.
Dude,
you know for life, bro.
You know what's pitiful? I'm 6'3". I can't even dunk a ball. Like basketball is the one sport I played that I sucked at royally.
Dude, but
like,
you got like 200 pounds of muscle.
Yeah, right. That's
I was
gravity's
football,
not
baseball. I did all the other sports, but man, basketball.
It's your booger bear.
My booger bear?
Yeah, something like that.
And that's like baseball. I tried to go to golf and Let me just hit as hard as I can. Nope, doesn't work that way.
But you do have touch. You do have bocce ball skills. I'll give you that.
I love some bocce ball.
I'm telling you, when I was like, hey, I have bocce, you're like, yeah, bocce ball?
I know. I was like, dude, let's play.
Yeah,
so
you're like, tossing it into a screen?
Yeah.
Dude, that's sick. I gotta go by it.
John, you
I'll be there today.
So basically, what's that white ball called? I don't know what it's called.
The target?
Now I'm having
starts with a P? What is it called?
What's that? Oh, I thought you said something.
Yeah. I don't know.
Now I'm on the spot. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Sorry for throwing you on the spot.
No,
but yeah,
right.
you basically, when you put the players, 2 players, and then it like has a screen, it says throw the white ball, and that's what you're obviously trying to get close to.
Yeah.
So John throws it, and it goes about like 60-some feet, and it just rolls. He's like, wow, you just throw it on the screen like that? And I'm like, yeah. And we use actual real bocce balls. Like,
yeah, they were the real ball, too.
These things are not light.
Yeah.
And everyone asks, like, oh my gosh, like, are we going to hit it through the screen? I'm like, no.
Because you're hitting a golf ball at 300 miles an hour.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly, right.
We had some kid from MTSU. I'm not sure if he's on the team or not, but he maybe was a $140 soaking wet and maybe 5'7", 5'8". This guy was hitting the ball 337 yards.
Jeez.
Oh my God. Jesus.
His club head speed was unreal. And
it'd be like 150-ish probably, right?
So I have a video on my phone over there. But he was hitting, so the old Payless building, you know how they had the main windows in the front, and then the 3 windows on the side. So one of the simulators is actually right in front of 3 of those windows.
Yeah.
And people are always like, is a golf ball going to break? Like, is it going to go through?
Go hit Champions over there.
Right?
Is this going to be in Champions?
No. And so these screens, I mean, the simulator company, they have it down. The first screen is literally for like, you know,
absorbing it.
No, it's for like the look of the golf course.
Oh yeah,
the projector, it's really highly definition.
Yeah.
And then basically behind it, I want to say it's almost like a down comforter.
Oh yeah.
But they're
I got
super thick. It's like probably 2 inches of padding, and it's like all, I don't want to say it's goose in there, but there's enough padding in there, and there's 2 of them. And then we got like over 300 bungee cords that are holding it. So that's where that absorption comes. And then it just like, it hits the screen and it literally just drops. And I mean, we've only seen 1 golf ball get kind of shot back. And I just heard this loud thump. I was like, what was that? And the guy happened to like just hit the ramp on the bottom and then hit the baffle perfectly on top and just shot back.
It
didn't like, go at it very strong, but it was enough to like make a noise because obviously it's not a very big building. And you can kind of hear everything.
Yeah, I got you.
But yeah, I want to see you hit it through.
So go to Champions.
Well, when you were showing me, you picked up that one and just like heaved it at the screen.
Yeah.
Boom. I'm like, oh, okay. All right.
But he got closer. His first one wasn't that good. And then his second one, he got it to like within, 3 feet.
Yeah, it was pretty close.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie.
I'm out here botching. Okay.
I was like, I just went to the screen and said, all right, it was nice meeting you. So
put it back on golf where
exactly.
I can't do anything.
But he did it, and then we showed
a sandwich.
Then we got him. The dartborder was fun. You can play like 3-0.
That one looks cool.
Yeah, you can play like 3-0 run
around
the world.
Is the window one like that Tiger commercial where he would hit like it's like a 3-way, it would go, and then
so there's like different levels, correct. So there's one white building, and I think you can go all the way back to like 120 yards.
And you're just like trying to hit those low riders.
And if you hit like, it's a brick house.
Yeah.
So if you hit the brick, the ball will like on virtual shoot back at you. But
Dude,
if you hit the window just goes and it goes that way.
You had like a Angry Birds spin-off game too. That actually looked kind of neat.
We can't say Angry Birds.
Yeah, it's Angry Golf.
Yeah, Angry Golf.
Okay, yeah.
No, I'm totally messing with you. They're like, hey, is that like Angry Birds? I'm like, yeah, I can't say that though. But anyways, yeah, it's Angry Golf, same thing. That's been a crowd favorite for like couples dating.
Should just visualize that.
So
it took me a minute.
When you hit the golf ball, it's not a golf ball on the screen. It's like a little bomb, like
definitely
like,
not a bird.
No, it's not a bird. No. It's this little like bomb that you shoot out, and it goes towards the buildings. Yeah. And then once you hit one building, it kind of like knocks the pillar down. Nice. And then every hole has a TNT like box.
Yeah.
So if you happen to connect with that like destroys everything, and that's like the best golf shot.
Nice.
So if you hit it dead center, or if you hit it to the little, like, it moves, right? But
dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, a lot of couples are doing that.
That would be
fun. Then for the girls that don't really hit the golf ball really well. We just found out that you can actually pick up the ball and throw it.
Nice.
On the darts, and then it works.
Okay.
Oh, there you
now
go.
So that's what we kind of figured out.
Dude, I gotta take my girl there. She's pretty good.
Golf?
There you go.
Did you teach her?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, of course.
Yeah, I mean, obviously.
Don't you? Yeah.
I'm not paying for lessons.
Exactly.
They're not cheap, man.
No, they're expensive.
Like, golf is
a very expensive sport.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, and
dude, I'm pumped, man. This is so cool.
Just a word to the wives of those listening and watching. Especially like people like me that are not. I like to play. I'm just not good at it. You will instantly turn into like a 15-year-old kid. Like when you showed me all that stuff, I was like you said, I was like, bocce ball, dude, let's play.
Yeah. you were like, because we're doing that marketing thing, right? Yeah. And you're like, I can't do just one reel. I'm gonna have to do.
I know. I was like, dude, I can't get all this in one shot. We got to come back.
Yeah, I was like, all right, come on back. It's fun.
That's so cool.
This time we'll have a beer.
Yeah, I know, right? It was the Legacy Furniture guys that was there, and dude, it was so funny because you're like, why don't you show him what you're doing? Because he was kicking the football. He's like, no, okay,
yeah, all right, I'll do it.
He's like, wait, that one was kind of bad. Let me do it again.
He almost knocked a 45-yarder.
Dang,
did he really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
So
that's impressive.
What's crazy is that for the kids that don't have enough like club head speed or ball speed to throw something.
Yeah.
The computer actually lets you do this thing called a boost. So it'll go 25, 50, 75, or 100. And it's really cool. Fun. So we have
sneak in
boost.
Yeah.
I just hit it 500 yards.
Dude, what happened?
My other good buddy Rick and his wife Amanda, they have two awesome boys. And Brady, he just turned 4. And he came over and he likes throwing the baseball.
Yeah.
We have video of him. I don't know if he was doing it intentionally, but he kept hitting the batter. So every time he hit the batter, we're like, Brady, no, hit the yellow square, throw in there. And he'd like get close and throw it at the batter, and he'd turn around like laugh. So his dad played pro ball too, so watch out.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, he might be a pitcher. So
that's hilarious.
Yeah,
that's great.
Nothing but your place is just nothing but a good time.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And you got the bar and restaurant in the back.
Exactly. Yeah. We got to talk about the food.
Yeah. The food's, a crowd favorite. Pretzel bites with queso is awesome. We also do tater tot nachos.
Damn. Yeah, you were talking about those. Those sound awesome.
So yeah, we drench them in queso, put some nice salsa on top. Then we put sour cream, jalapenos, and then we just started adding bacon bits to it.
Oh my goodness.
And yeah, if you're on a diet,
don't come through.
Don't just
wait. These are calorie free, fat free. It's not.
If you're looking for a carb day, definitely come.
Carb day. There we go.
Cheat day.
Yep. There we go.
And we also got some really good wings. We serve them with sweet Thai chili sauce.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Sounds good.
That's one of my favorite sauces. And then we do barbecue. Wing sauce, obviously, and but we don't carry blue cheese. So if you like blue cheese with your wings, just bring it.
Just bring it.
That's probably
health. Yeah. Health. So yeah, that's probably. Well, you can people bring their own like hot sauce.
Sure.
Well, there you go. All right.
I mean, I don't think that's.
Yeah, you're good.
I could be wrong. I don't know.
I have no idea.
But we do have a lot of specials on Tuesday. Wednesday is the best day.
Yeah.
It's $40 an hour.
Nice.
All day long. $3 Michelob pints. And $3 Bud Light pints as well.
Trent's like, I'm there.
And then the two appetizers that I mentioned are 50% off.
Get out of here.
Nice.
All right. I'll
That's
see you tomorrow,
Tuesday,
actually.
Tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. No.
Tuesday and what?
Tuesday and Wednesday.
Wednesday? Okay.
Yeah, so you just book online. And last Tuesday and Wednesday, we got sold out quick.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, from like 1 o'clock till 8.
Dang.
And I was like, should we make it till 9? So I think we're going to start changing with the season. We're obviously got some beautiful weather today.
Yeah.
I think we're going to start doing like changing for the hours during the summer.
Okay.
Smart.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just because I know, later days and maybe open a little bit later and stay open a little bit later.
Yeah.
I think that might work out.
Oh, yeah.
So we're still trying to figure this out.
Oh, I know. I'm not gonna lie. I told you I wasn't lying to you, man. So after you showed me all that stuff, I was like, I got it, man. This is gonna be like my spot.
Right.
And
like,
that's
so close.
Like, what do y'all want to do tonight? Let's go to Tennessee Golf Station.
Drink beers and
play
hit
on
some
simulators.
golf balls.
Yeah, right.
Have you guys ever heard of a beer called?
Better?
Have you ever heard of a beer called Montucky Cold Snacks?
No,
I have no.
Sounds awesome.
So, our good buddy Austin. I'm naming all these guys that I've just become really good friends with the past year. They're all in the same neighborhood, and Austin introduced it to me. He helped me get introduced with Lippman Brothers Ajax to get all.
Is it Austin with Party Foul?
No,
sorry.
Austin.
Plug.
Yeah. I won't say his last name, but yeah, he has all the connections.
Okay.
And so he introduced me to Montucky. He's like, I'm telling you, this beer is going to be like a hit. And it's called Montucky Cold Snacks. And apparently, I think the rep said one of the owners is from Montana, the other one's from Kentucky. So that's why.
Up.
There you go.
Yeah. And then
they did there.
They call it cold snacks because in Montana on the resort, they whip out a cold snack, which is your beer,
right?
And you're able to drink it by the time you get to the end of the lift.
There you go.
That's amazing.
And I'm telling you, this beer, we have a bucket special. Buy 4, you get 2 free.
Oh, wow.
Stop.
Yeah.
Trent's like, this is my dream come true.
Trent's like,
this sounds like heaven.
Trent's like, are you
This
sure?
is what I imagine heaven.
Are you sure you're not hiring?
Dude, I'll do it for free.
But yeah, that beer is, I mean, we give it a sample out and they're like, yeah, I'll take a bucket of that.
Yeah.
Like,
there you go.
It's super light. So obviously March Madness coming up.
Let's go.
We're going to have Montucky Madness.
There you go.
Oh my gosh.
Madness.
Yeah. So if you like to drink and watch, a lot of people don't know that we have a bar, and we have, I think, 16 seats. So most people think that you have to have a bay time to come in.
Yeah.
No, just come on in, hang out.
Yeah.
We got 8 65-inch TVs.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I mean, everywhere you sit there has a good spot.
Yeah.
So just come on in, hang out with us. We got a great crew, and we want to meet everyone in Murfreesboro. We want to work with everyone. Like I was telling you earlier, I wanted to start, sponsoring some high schools. Donate some golf bags. Stuff like that.
Sick, man.
So
that's awesome.
Lisa Trail, James Evans, did you hear that out there? All right, we're calling.
Give me a call. JP@tngolfstation.com.
And that was like what I told you when I was there. It's like you guys, every single person that either came in or left that door, you were greeting them, shaking their hands. Hey, thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Or they walked in, you're like, hey, how are you? Come on in.
100%. That's due to my parents, obviously. I mean, my mom and dad are great, and they're just telling me, hey, you've had a pretty good life. No one's. I was talking to you about this when we were talking there. No one's different from you. Everyone puts on the same. If your pants one at a time. Whoever you meet, just treat them with respect. And that's a big thing, and that's something I love about Tennessee. All the kids always go, yes sir, yes ma'am. I think that is the best thing, and I feel like the West Side kind of got away from that.
I gotcha.
And obviously California, I love it, but but just the amount of respect and hospitality that is out here, it's
Southern hospitality,
100%. And I love it, and it's just so nice to meet people, remember their names, and shake them, and then they start coming back, and they're having a good time. Then they're telling your friends, but it's without them, we wouldn't be around, right? So we're on our 7th week. We're very new. A lot of people are still coming in and be like, we didn't even know about this. Because we had to basically black out all the windows.
Looks cool driving by.
I like it, but we're gonna add some flair to it. So we're gonna get some sponsorships and basically vinyl wrap it, make it a little more colorful.
Gotcha.
But that's pretty much it. I just love it, and it's a good time.
Yeah, that's awesome. Congrats, man.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate
Glad
it.
you're here.
Welcome to Murfreesboro. This is awesome.
Happy to be here.
Thank you for bringing my idea to life, man.
It's all Trent's idea.
I've legit.
You've thought
about it. I'm like,
man,
just bring Top Golf inside. It would work.
So it's crazy.
It really is, and it's awesome.
It's just so much fun, and everyone that's in there, they're there to have a good time. They're when you go to a golf course, you're going to have a good time. Yeah. Right? So it's when you walk in, and by the way, well, maybe.
Depending on the day, if I hit good or not. No.
But we encourage everyone to bring
85, probably not.
I would probably shoot 85 right now.
Yeah, I'm not the same. Seriously.
Awesome. Well, man, thanks for coming again. We really appreciate it.
You guys, thank you so much.
Before we wrap up, you want to touch base again on how people can find you, where they can sign up, plug yourself away. Go for it.
Every social media we got is Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram and Facebook. It's just TN Golf Station. You can find that on all those social medias. To book your time, you go to tngolfstation.com.
Got it.
And then on the top left or on the top right, you can hit it either way. It'll either say book a tee time. It takes you to our app, 7 Rooms. It's the same exact app that Top Golf uses and our restaurants use.
Okay, nice.
Super easy. Friday and Saturdays, though, we do require a $25 deposit.
Okay.
Just because we are packed.
Yeah.
And that's the only time that we require a credit card, and it won't get charged or anything. You know how it works.
Yeah, yeah.
So you can find us on that way, or give us a call. Our number's on all of our social media pages.
Got it.
But yeah, we're super excited to be here. We got tons of beer and seltzers. We don't serve hard alcohol.
I got there you go. Hey, that's fine.
Yeah. But it's just it's a great time. So
yep. Definitely come on down and check it out. Trent and I can go down.
Yep.
Give me a lesson or two.
That would be really fun, dude. That would be some content right there.
That would be pretty funny, actually.
So get John.
If you can help me swing a golf club, you can help anybody swing a golf club. I tell you, I promise.
That'd be awesome.
As long as you can like tilt and rotate, you're good to go.
Yeah. I'm tall and stiff, so it's
like, we got you. I think we should do that.
I'm down. That'd be really fun.
You get 10 minutes with them. I'll get 10 minutes with them, and
whoever can do that, I'm in, man.
I think that'd be a great time.
Furthest drive and closest to the pin.
Once again, John, we'll let you wrap it up. Trent and I are gonna hit some balls. Real quick.
I'm just sitting over here. I'm gonna go eat some breakfast. You don't keep going.
But you guys, thank you again. This has been a pleasure.
Yes, sir.
It's,
Thanks for coming.
to meet you.
And everybody, go check them out. Go have a good
golf
time.
Station, man. I'll probably be there.
Yeah, that's right. You'll probably see Trent there. So, but thank you all for tuning in. We appreciate it. And as always, go put a smile on somebody's face today.
Let's
see you on the next one.
Appreciate it.